Hey, Jarrett Lau here with the Profitable Properties Boston. I am super excited to be able to explain our three-step process to be able to help you find your profitable property. First, our training is going to be able to explain to you and help guide you through what areas that you should be looking in. Typically, we have our A, B, and C areas. A areas might be areas in which there are, really nice areas like the Back Bay or Newton. Prices are really high, but the return's gonna be lower, right? You're gonna have more stability with it. B areas are in the middle. You might have areas like Brighton, Somerville, other areas that, again, rent demand's pretty high, prices are pretty high as well. And again, the conservativeness is in the middle. Comes to the C areas. These C areas are going to be areas that are up and coming, areas like Everett, maybe Chelsea, parts of East Boston, right, that are still coming up in value. You have a little bit more risk. Prices aren't going up as high as in the areas of the A and the B as far as both rents and actual prices. We're going to figure out which fit is going to be perfect for you. We're going to drive around those neighborhoods, but more importantly, we're going to ask you to do some homework to be able to make a decision on what those rent and returns are that you want. We want you to know the prices so well based upon what's sold in the market, what rents are. Again, as an agent, we're able to guide you, but we always believe that education helps us help you a little bit more. So we're going to help guide you through that process of learning that. The second step is really learning all about repairs and renovation. Many times in this market, to be able to extract the most value out of a profitable property, we're going to have to do some work in the unit. Sometimes it's cosmetic, sometimes it's bigger, like adding bathrooms or laundry, but at the end of the day, you need to be able to have an understanding of what those costs are. We have set prices for all our repairs and renovations, and we're going to walk you through that process. That process will allow you that when you're walking through a property to be able to know how much it costs to do a renovation. Yes, we're going to teach you to be able to walk through that property and know that a kitchen is going to cost this much. Maybe you know how much it is to paint cabinets or refinish floors. There's really only a handful of things when it comes to a renovation that needs to be done. At the end of the day, we're going to still facilitate that for you as a general contracting company, but we want to be able to have you calculate that into your numbers off the bat. Third part, that's going to be a really fun part. This is when we're actually going to be going to open houses. We're going to be guiding through them with you. Sometimes we're going to do it virtually, sometimes it's going to be in person, but you're going to be able to actually start getting into the field. You're going to be able to start knowing what to look for. We're going to guide you through what we as a company look for when we buy investment properties to be able to be like, what's this going to cost? What should I be looking out for? How can I add additional value, right? Whether it's from public meters that have to be installed, coin-op laundry that has to be installed, adding a driveway, right? All these type of things that we're able to guide you through both virtually and in person for an open house. And then of course, the best part, making offers and to be able to buy that house. And we're going to be able to, again, at that point, have you be really comfortable. You're going to know prices at that point for rents. You're going to know prices for comparative sales, right? So when something comes up on the market, you're going to be like, that's a deal. I know what my returns are going to be, because all you have to do is really figure out what those rents versus the purchase price are going to be. And of course, if you have to do repairs and renovations, you already know that as well, because we've taught you that. So you're going to be able to factor that into your returns ROI. And then again, when you're walking through these properties, you are going to have a good understanding of what to look for, so there's no surprises later on in the future. And then we're going to help negotiate the best deal possible for you and figure out an investment property that will be both profitable and something that's going to be an honor to be able to own, rent, and have your tenants be within. So if you or anyone else you know is looking for someone to help guide you through the process of purchasing an investment property that's profitable, please think of Profitable Properties Boston.